let's talk about the Ravens. Apparently, there's a rumor going out there that they took their $175 million guaranteed offer off the table, and then they coming out, the GM saying that they're not ruling out drafting a quarterback in the first round, and the GM and John Harbaugh is avoiding Lamar Jackson questions, and also the league is whiteballing Lamar Jackson. I'm pretty sure it's some type of secret. It's some type of secret memo going out there, or whatever, that's telling teams not to offer Lamar Jackson, to butt break Lamar Jackson. It's not great for the league to give him a fully guaranteed contract. And Cleveland's put the middle finger up to him about Deshaun Watson and did it, but they can't have two black quarterbacks being, 100% guaranteed contracts. Then, other positions gonna want 100% guaranteed contracts. Then white quarterbacks gonna want it. Other quarterbacks gonna want it. And what they doing to Lamar Jackson, there's no character concerns they can reach to. So they saw he ain't healthy. He quit on his team last year. He didn't lay it all on the line. Ever since that Javon Walker story, I don't believe in that shit. Brett Favre, Javon, I need you. Javon come out there without a new contract, blow his leg out, never the same player. And now you're getting, some players starting to speak up for Lamar Jackson. A lot more players need to speak up for Lamar Jackson. The Joe Burrows, the Justin Herberts, the Patrick Mahomes. I don't care if you got your money. A lot of these dudes need to be speaking up, and that's the problem. NFL then made them so gun shy to speaking up because everybody in cahoots. The agents in bed with the owners in bed with the union, Goodell in the bed with everybody. And to be frankly, if they really, really wanted to be real, it should be a full investigation into this racism shit. If the feds really want to investigate something, they're investigating baseball and college basketball programs and shit like that, when they're picking and choosing who they choose to they want to investigate. They need to be investigating the NFL and this bull job that they doing. But let's talk about it. Check out the NFL playlist. Thumbs out the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. And that's what they doing. You hear the Indianapolis Colts owner, Jim Irsay, come out and say, well, I would prefer to draft a quarterback. There you go. He always on code. He got no choices. He been in so much bullshit and they allowed him to keep his team. And they getting rid of Dan Snyder, whatever reason. He should be selling by, May 22nd or 21st, they said, or something like that. He was the one guy that actually gave black quarterbacks a chance and black players a chance. You know what I'm saying? And then you see it's another issue with another owner going on. I forget what owner it was, Arizona or something like that. The Cardinals or whatever. I don't know. I was kind of just, dabbling and reading through that. But I continue to say, man, they butt breaking Lamar Jackson. Hopefully Lamar saved his money. Seemed like a smart guy. A lot of these guys continue to spend their money on shit that depreciate, and we do too out here, and don't even realize it. You going, they said the average car payment is $500. A lot of people paying that 4-5 years. And you put that into a nice index fund, SP 500, or find something that's outperforming the SP 500, who's bringing in the 10%, or average around an 8 to 10% return in the last, they said last 20 years, 90 years, I think, shit. But nonetheless, they're gonna do this to him. He pushing the envelope, and he's going to return to Baltimore. He got to figure out how he want to play this. You don't want to be quite Le'Veon Bell, even though Le'Veon Bell said he was coming in until they started talking shit, and he found the loophole. So, I'm pretty sure, hopefully he's thinking about strategies on how he going to attack this. They told so many crazy stories about him, lies about him, and white football fans are on him. There's a lot of them are. Not the Baltimore ones, but you're like, oh, let's upgrade Jared Goff in Detroit. Oh, Lamar sucks. And those are the same people. Those are the same ones who are manipulated and lied to and believe what the media is saying. It's not black people. Because quite frankly, the majority of black people don't give a fuck what's going on. Because in our world, it's already a recession. in our inner cities, it's already hard and tough. So when you make it harder, if you possibly can make it harder and tougher, we're survivors. We survived in this country being hunted and not being wanted to be here. So it don't matter to us. We survivors. We're not the ones that's being a majority of a lot of manipulated too. But it is what it is. He gonna have to go back to Baltimore and play next year and figure out how he want to play this. He played last year, was playing well, got injured in the pocket. And what they gonna do next offseason, they gonna set another precedent on him. He holding up Jalen Hurts getting paid too, it ain't his fault. Is they gonna pay him significantly less money. SLC, if you would have took our first offer 175, now you only get 100, or you only get 125 million. That's one thing that's the main reason I wouldn't let my offspring play football, because it's not an alternative. At least if you don't make it in the NBA, you can go overseas and make a great killing and still be a superstar overseas. At least you still got that. In NFL, if you don't make it, you don't get a good degree, what's the alternative? It's nothing. CFL, XFL, AFL, whatever the other one called. There's no alternative. There's no alternative. So they, for the most part, got all the leverage. All the leverage. All of it. So ain't too much you can do about it. So, well, yep, that's what they gonna do. He gonna end up getting a contract that's below his value, what he wanted, significantly what they offered below, and life gonna go on. Life gonna go on. You got a whole bunch of old men in there who don't believe they are racist, the majority of them, and that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And they can front and hang around with the Meek Mills and, a lot of them owners in all the sports, American sports, feel just like Donald Sterling did. That's the norm. They do. Now, some occasions they get around these players and find out that they're human too, and they have things in common and start to change their opinion. Absolutely. But a lot of these dudes were born into a segregated and a racist era in America. And despite everything he's speaking on, they still won't let a black person own the team. The commander still won't sell to a black person. And if Michael Jordan sold the Hornets or whatever, he bought them as the Bobcats, they probably still won't let him sell the Hornets. So if he do, he'll be, hopefully sell it to somebody else black, but it won't surprise me if they broke the chain from Bob Johnson to him, probably to somebody else. They fear black people owning things. Fear it. Because that's the key to overall freedom. Not marching, not police brutality, ownership. That's the key. And ownership can go over so many different levels. I mean, you can own a piece of a company for $5 right now, pennies, $25, and say you own something. But we own cars, and that don't mean nothing at all. There's no value, there's no real appreciation of the majority of the cars that's out here. But yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen to him, and it's unfortunate. The system is gonna win. Lamar's not gonna beat the system. The system is gonna win this, because he can't beat the system by himself, without fans, without the media, without his peers, without the union speaking up and saying something, and they not. I would pull my union dues immediately if I was Lamar Jackson. I can go, if I get my mom to rep me, I can rep my own self for grievances and all the other bullshit. And they're gonna butt break him. They're gonna make him come in to play, and we're gonna see how he gonna play it. Give him money, right? You can retire. Tell him suck it. Lie to him. Tell him, yeah, I'm coming in this year. I signed a tender and say, you know what? My back hurt. I retired. You know, and these kids love playing football. Don't get it wrong. They love playing football. But when your money right, your investments right, your portfolio is right, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You can walk away from that shit. Like Carson Palmer did, and then, you know, come back, they flip your rights, whatever. I'm not telling that's the route he should go. But, you know, when you financially stable, and he got $33 million to come in next year. Reasons why. You know, come in, get your money, and get out. You know, and if you come in and half-ass and bullshit around and you fake an injury and say, I can't play and get his money, he gonna be labeled a bad guy. If you don't show up, he gonna be labeled a selfish guy. You know? And that's just the sad reality of it. But I want to see how they gonna play this. But we'll see. Pretty sure he'll consult with Le'Veon Bell and, you know, Le'Veon Bell agent or lawyer or something like that. And we'll see where they go. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check the NFL playlist for more videos like this. My link tree, the first link in the description. Peace.